You guys reach the Clems without Freddy calling down a gunship on you. Hooray!
Okay.
No gunships.
Yeah, we'll go. I will turn off my cameras and put them in my bag.
Yep. Put the cameras away.
Okay. Ooh, they're taking off your demon boxes, Kinley.
Okay.
You feel they've
Don't
been
throw them
stained.
away. You need them for later.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I help pick them up and put them away.
He gives them to you in a bag now.
Yeah.
Right. You guys, Clem's like, howdy, what can I do you for?
Hot towel on the shave, please.
Where you go back to?
Voris.
Them as well?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
At least that Clem takes off the towels, offers you guys a shave, and afterward, where do you head to?
Alright, well, we need to get the car, which is back at the agency, so let me trump us over there.
Why don't we get a taxi there?
Because that costs money, which I don't have a lot of, unless you do.
Not with me, because I wasn't expecting us to come back to Voris, so my Voris currency is not on me at the moment.
I
Do you
have
want
Boris
to go?
currency.
There we go.
How's it I'm the only one that has currency in this place?
Because I wasn't expecting to come to Voris, so it's currently sitting in the embassy.
And of course, Freddy is constantly in debt in this place because the amount of cards he's gone to.
I'm not in debt. I'm just running a bit low.
When you're still paying off those loan sharks for the... Oh no, we
No,
sold the
I
house.
sold the
that
house.
was it, yeah.
Oh, good.
Don't
So-
remind me of that. Come on.
If you want 3 tickets on the Gray Dog bus, it's $150 total.
Is that what we're doing?
Or we can just take the car.
Well, no, that's to get to the car.
No, I can trump us over there.
True.
True.
So, I think that's
I've
probably
got money,
cheaper.
but I haven't got that much money. Well, I've
It's
got
cheaper
money,
and
but-
easier, so let's just do that.
How much money do you have?
600.
Alright, so enough for accommodation, etc.
I have
that's what I'm
114, so not much.
Freddie, you're getting an incoming Trump call. Would you like to answer it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, alright, no, I'm not going to say anything. I don't know about it.
Now, you just know Freddie looked like suddenly panicked, but Freddie often gets
Yes,
panicked.
he often looks that way.
So, yeah.
I look at the two of them and be like, are you trying to call me? I'm right here.
Why would I try and call you?
I'm getting
why
a-
we're calling
Yeah. And I don't have a trump card for you either, so
Somebody's trying to call me.
maybe
Not
it's
us.
Benedict taking you up on your offer.
I rescinded that offer when the guy said don't do it. Besides, I
Okay.
said no.
Then who knows?
Alright, I pull out
knows?
my own trumpet myself, Logan,
Uh-huh.
getting ready for Trump defense, and I answer the call. And I answer the call.
The call stopped when you
okay.
rejected it.
Oh well. They can leave a message there.
I'm sure they will.
You think they can leave messages?
Yeah, I don't know what they can do. They're powerful people.
Call, okay. So, right, give me a luck roll on the Trump to get over to the PI
Yep.
agency so you can steal one of their cars again.
Well, it's our car. It's number 18. It's the tow truck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, you 3 are jammed into the front of a tow truck. Unfortunately, Kinley is super wide and stuff, and he doesn't like sitting in the middle. So that means that probably McKay's in the middle, and every time Freddie wants to shift down, then that's bad for your balls. So you guys are driving to where?
To the spaceship and probably crash.
Freddie immediately crashes into another car and begins swearing at it. The lady gets out of the car and goes over and looks at the back of hers and goes, I didn't call a tow truck.
You do. You need one now, though.
Didn't you notice you had damage to your vehicle?
Yes, that.
She looks at the back is all crunched up from your car.
Would you like us to take your car away?
No, I'm going to call the cops, she says. She hurries off after looking at your license plate and number 18 on the side of the car and wondering why that is painted there. Your car is fine, and her car is fucked up. She goes off to
Wait, we can pay for it.
Hmm?
We'll pay for the damages.
Are
We're
you
a nice
kidding? It's
country.
my car. It's totaled. It's not.
No, it's not. Look at it.
There's like 1,000 credit damages here, or 1,000 sleek stack bucks of damages here.
Look, I know what we can do. My friend here at Kinley gives the best massages in the world. Why don't we?
She goes off to call the cops as you're trying to pick that out,
Alright.
I am discarding hero point wager.
No problem. Are you wanting to wait for the police or get into some sort of like dramatic overland chase with them in a tow truck?
Yeah.
Right. Cops show up and write you a ticket. And yeah. And then they take away her car. They check yours. Okay. You've got a court date for this date. Be there or you will be in more trouble. They check out
How
your
much
ID.
is the ticket?
Pardon?
The ticket. How much is it?
Let's see. It's $1,100.
Okay.
Would you like to pay now? Says the cop. That'll save you court costs, which are more.
Can you give me an hour to get funds? Can
Yeah,
I-
we'll eat.
Can I come to the precinct when I have the funds and pay it there?
Yes, he gives you directions to precinct and stuff, and they go off to eat anyway. Bastards.
All right, I'll go to the
Shows them reselling.
gold store that we recently bought hundreds of kilos of gold from,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna exchange 5 gold. Well, let me roll my drive first. Hold on.
Smashes into the cop cars. It's parked at a nearby restaurant. Yeah, fuck
Come
you.
on.
He yells to the cops as he smashes into their car and rips off the back bumper as he's driving.
All right, let me hero point that. I'm not
Oh,
smashing a hero.
don't ruin Logan's fun.
Food.
There we go.
All right, no problem. You mentioned not to rip the back bumper off the cop's car, which makes Logan sad. Okay, so you head over there. You want to give him 5 coins, and go ahead and give me a bargain roll to see what he gives you for them.
You're talking about Sleesteen and Sleesteen Jewelers.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
No, it's a different store.
yeah, he's got a different store. Right. So here's your $1,500. Have a nice day.
Good enough. Thank you.
Why aren't you using Sleesteen and Sleesteen?
This one's more reputable.
Sleesteen
more
and Sleesteen and Sleesteen were really reputable. That's the whole reason we
These
used
are
them.
even more reputable. Believe it or not.
No.
Right, you got $1,500. You head over to the police station. They charge you an extra 100 for making them wait. So now you have 300 sleeve stack dollars left from your gold. And then you proceed to where?
What was the name of the forest where the spaceship was?
I am searching.
Well,
I'm
if you
looking
can
at
make a memory roll and a navigate roll, you'll just be there. Otherwise, you'll just be wandering around the countryside, lost in a tow truck with an angry Alex Kinley. Because that's the best way to be driving around. With an enraged Alex Kinley, who's like, "Where's my alcohol?" And you're out in the woods and shit, and he's like,
Kinley,
"Stop here for alcohol."
Kinley, were you there when we met Good Doc and Good Mildred in the spaceship?
Where?
And we were in a forest and we met a clone of Doc with a mustache and a clone of Mildred with a mustache. No.
No, it was not me.
I like his expression when you're describing him.
Unfortunately, it would have been interesting.
It's the Cougar Springs Forest.
Okay.
Cool.
One of you
Near
directly
the
there.
town of Drum Chapel. It's about a 10-hour drive away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cool. Give me a navigation roll, Freddie, to ever see that fucking place.
I let one of them navigate.
All right.
Can
Who would
we-
like to navigate for Freddie Lost a Lot?
I can navigate.
Yay.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Well, one of you can support the other if you want.
I'll support you.
Okay.
They both look at the maps, tell you which way to go, and then Kinley goes, "Here." And right as you're going through some small ass town, you detect a glint of a liquor bottle. The sun is reflecting off of it in a general store. It looks like there's not a lot of liquor in there, but it's more than what you have on you.
Stop there.
I need to refuel, do you? Okay.
Oh, Fred, Aeolus, you forgot the most important thing about the spaceship. The several hundred liters of alcohol that's on board it.
Oh, yeah.
Kinley's run off into the store. You can buy all the alcohol they've got for just like 60.
Kinley.
Kinley.
Never mind.
He comes out with a whole bunch of fucking alcohol in bags and shit, gets in, and now the fucking front seat even more crowded, and it smells like a fucking brewery or distillery.
The alien spaceship had several large containers of alcohol because they were spraying people down to make it look like they were drunk.
Damn.
Yes, you can have someone get there.
No, I definitely will be.
Mildred seemed to like it.
Cool. So with your navigation land and Kinley's severe motivation, you guys reach a large empty cave.
We're not going before we go to the cave because the last time there was traps in front of it underneath the grass and stuff. Minefield.
Yeah.
So we're not just going to drive up, or we're not. As in, we had to walk there as well. Anyway.
Yeah. You pull up as close as you can get. Kinley, go ahead and give me your alcohol tolerance. You've completed the alcohol challenge here. Meaning all that town had to offer. It shows the people stopping by for their like little tots and shit. Sorry, ma'am. Some madman came and bought it all. He wasn't even sleigh stack. Oh, scary. And she's like, no, clutches her pearls and with her claws. And right, then you guys go hiking through the woods. Kinley is in the festive drunk mood. And then you guys reach the cave area, and you can see it in the distance. It looks completely
It was
empty.
a warehouse, wasn't it?
No, it was a cave.
Oh, okay.
You can call it a warehouse if you want, but it's still very cave-shaped for a warehouse.
Yeah, we'll avoid the traps and mines.
You don't see the traps and mines.
We could get fairly close because we were able to talk to them on the other side of it.
It looks like
there
it
was
looks
a
like
way
the traps
around
that
them.
you saw last time aren't there
Wait,
now.
I have a way around this. I can
It
go
could
get
be.
the metal.
Hmm?
I'll get the metal detector from the fortress and come back. Just give me a minute.
Let me get this
And
straight. You're going to trump over to the fortress, grab a metal detector, and then trump back.
Yeah, to one of them. I have Kinley's card.
You have Kinley's card. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So give me a luck roll for the fortress card.
Yep.
And welcome to Logan doing more prep work and shit. Right, you surprise a couple of guys in there who are wandering around with like lanterns in one hand and pistols in the air. They go, "Oh, put them up, put them up."
I put my hand up and my hook.
How are they dressed? Are they human or are they Sleestack?
In the Fortress of Solitude, they are definitely human.
Oh, sorry. It's at the Fortress of Solitude. He surprises a couple of people.
Yes.
My apologies. I thought you were saying when we get into the cave.
Ooh, no, he's off by himself, and they're like, "Drop that thing in your hand."
It is my hand.
Drop it, drop it.
I pull up my sleeve and I show them it's my hand.
What's that other thing? They point at the trump card that you used to get here.
That's a picture of a friend of mine. I'm looking for him.
Drop it.
I drop it.
Put up your hand and hook and put him on. Kiss the wall, mister.
Okay, I do so.
One of them comes over and puts his gun at the back of your head and starts trying to search you in a very clumsy fashion.
How many of them are there? Two.
Yep.
And both of them have guns.
Yep.
As soon as he starts to touch me, I'm going to try and turn around. I'm going to try and just quickly grab the gun from him and turn around.
And you go into standard combat. Card horn for the other two. Woo, here we go. As he goes for the grabbing the gun because that's never going to end badly. Right. The guy takes his held action. So, right, you begin doing stuff. He fires, and we'll go into the next round. Nothing good was approved this round. A decides to let you have it point blank and personal on the head. Is that a slight bonus? He gets a crit with his bonus.
Pun fail.
All right, and now we go to next round. The gun goes off, and you hear, "What the hell was that?" from further away. And we now go next round. Heroes are first, villains are second. Reading someone their rights is approved. The other guy's like, "I got a shot, I got a shot." So your turn, Freddy. What are you going to do? Grab his gun, you said?
Can I, since he's holding the gun, maneuver it so it shoots himself in the head? Like, pull the trigger on his own head?
Anybody.
Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll try and just grab the gun away from him.
All right, give me a unarmed, or give me a grapple roll at half.
Okay.
And then you both got the gun.
Grapple.
Meanwhile, reading someone their rights is approved for you other two.
You have the right to drink as much alcohol as you can carry.
And that's a card for Pete.
I have the right to do just what you said.
And that's a card for Matt. All right. And you didn't make grapple at half, did you? No. Okay. So bad guys go. They blaze away at you. The one that's up in your face shoots and once again manages to hit you with another bullet. And his big old peacemaker does 4 points of damage.
Sorry, Logan. Question. Can I play cards on those NPCs, or I've got to be able to see them to play a card on them?
See him.
Yep. No.
It's all Freddy right now. Freddy can't even trade cards with you because he's not in communication. And the other one shoots. Oh!
Discarding ultimate sniper.
Yeah. He barely manages to hit as well, Freddy. And you hear nine more points of damage, and you hear other people go, "What the hell? Come on, something's going on."
I'll help with that.
All right. And right, you're not sure how many more are coming, and it's now next round. He almost hit his buddy, just so you know, but didn't quite. Heroes first, maneuvers approved. Looks like if you're wanting to move around some bushes and shit, you guys can make maneuver rolls. There is some mud. If you fail, you may slip and fall in the mud. So that Kindly didn't. And there goes McKay. Oh, he's rolling around in the mud. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, the humanity. It shows him like, covered in mud. No. Meanwhile, Freddy is in a gun battle with two guys. What do you do, Freddy?
I just say, I surrender.
Their dander is up. You're not even sure if they're going to stop shooting.
I'll take the dodge action, but that's what I say.
You're going to take the dodge action? Excellent.
Yeah.
They blaze away at you. Die! We don't know where they are. Woo! One almost hit his buddy. The other one did hit you, but you managed to dodge aside just before the gun went off. You hear running of feet coming down. And this round, they're going to see if they can notice that you're trying to surrender. Next round. Heroes are first, and at a small bonus for anything they'd like to try to do. Being in or on a vehicle, unfortunately you two aren't, would be approved. So, right, Freddy, you're first. What are you going to do?
I said I surrender. Dodge.
They back away and keep you. You see two other guys come rushing up, and they're like, where the hell did he come from? There wasn't anybody in here. I don't know. There must be a secret door. God damn it. Right. Search him. Did you search him? I tried, but he started struggling around. Lay down on the floor. Says,
I lie down on the floor.
He says, right, you guys get over here and put your guns to his head. They do that. Okay, and then he puts away his gun because he feels safe now with 3 guns sticking on your head, and he begins searching you for stuff. Yeah. And you keep giggling while he's doing it, and that makes him feel super uncomfortable.
Please be careful. My butt is tight.
Right. He's got a searching roll at a negative because he wasn't really expecting that. So, Freddie, what kind of shit do you have on you?
That's my normal stuff. What do you want me to do?
He's taking all your shit off of you and like looking at it and either keeping it or discarding it.
Let's see. I have the shit stained dildo,
Yep. Yeah, Jesus, he says.
The flashlight, a painting kit.
Flashlight what kit?
Painting.
Painting.
Yeah. He likes the flashlight.
A black cylinder, which is a lightsaber.
He does. He looks at it. And now, give me a luck roll, Freddie. This could be your big break because it's got a button. He thinks it's an air flashlight, and he's got it pointed toward his head. Roll luck here, Freddie.
I don't want it to go off.
Boom. And right, there's now a lightsaber. Everybody else freaks out. Yes. The chances were super high of him turning it on.
Okay, fine.
Right. Everybody is not pointing their guns at you. That's as far into searching as he got. And they're all, and the guns have gone away from your head, and they're all looking like, the hell just happened? And the guy falls. Give me a new luck roll. I'm curious if he falls on top of you or just somewhere else. Yeah, he falls over there. And they're like, and there's a lightsaber.
Do their eyes flicker?
Oh, that's a really good question, Freddie. Take a card for asking a good question. And let me check real quick here. Oh, this is the Bargertown one. Genovia. Yeah. Actually, you've got one choice or one chance at this because the guy, in order to activate this tech, has to roll willpower times 5. He has 10 willpower. 50 on down, he makes it. It is meant to fucking be. So, right, all their eyes flicker. And are you wanting to re-enter combat rounds? You're definitely gonna have a surprise round or 2 on them.
Sure.
All right, we go into next round as I don't know if Kinley's wanting to try to help McKay out of the mud or laugh at his pain, but unfortunately, it looks like help is not forthcoming. As this round,
I would have stood up.
This round, I'm afraid river dancing is approved, and he is Irish. So.
There was a lull in combat where I could have stood up. So.
True. Okay, so Freddie, you're first. Have a very small chance of getting knocked down if you take damage. Kinley, take card as you river dance your way into the hearts of millions.
No.
I stand up.
McKay slips and almost falls into the mud again while trying to river dance. And
but what's behind door number 2?
Enjoy.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, meanwhile, Freddie, you stood up this round. No problem. They're all just
towards the anal refresher.
Okay, you're now standing over the anal refresher under simple action. Not a problem. He didn't go for distance. He just was disgusted by it. Oh, cool. Everybody, get rid of all your cards and draw new ones.
That might help. I don't know.
You've got an anal refresher.
Hinder NPC card, but obviously I couldn't help you with it. Otherwise, I would have.
Yeah, I know.
Now, the card laying on the floor is the one to get to here, because that's the one you have to use to get to here. And then you got jumped by these guys, because the next people to go to Fortress of Solitude. We're going to run into these guys, and welcome to you. And does anybody need to do more card play stuff, or are you done with card play?
I want to play. I'll be a great wizard.
No reds?
No. And I'll play seamanship, which I'll do. I'll level up in a bit. Cool.
Excellent.
So I have. Do I have the refresher? Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, you. Okay. You stood up and went to it. Yeah. This round, villains are first, heroes are second. They all stand there blinking their eyes rapidly. Your turn. Would you like to pick up the anal refresher for your action?
Yes.
Excellent. Moving anywhere, just stand.
And move towards the trump.
It's laying on the floor, but it's the one to, as I said, get to here.
That's fine.
No problem. They seem to be snapping out of it.
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I'll just move away from them. That's all I do.
Done. You move quite a ways away from them. And heroes are first. Rolling a crit is approved. So any skill that you two can figure out a logical reason to roll, if you get a crit, you get a card. Freddie, what are you up to?
I run the fuck away from them.
Excellent. Give me a sprint roll as you begin running through the Fortress of Salt. Are you going out and up, or are you going down?
Down.
Down. Got it.
Okay. I'm trying to find somewhere to hide.
It's really dark because it's not lit up right now, and you're running in the dark. And I'm going to need it's a good sprinting roll. Go ahead and give me a dex roll in addition.
Okay.
If you're talking to us, Matt, we can't hear you.
Hello. Oh, bloody hell.
No,
I'm playing two insight cards that I've just picked
Holy
up.
crap.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
You cannot play both.
Where's that?
Read the insight card.
Read it. Read the card. So.
Oh, does someone want the other one in?
Sure, since I'm the other.
Only Pete can take it.
Yes.
Right.
I'll give you a acrobats roll so you can do more acrobats. What the hell happened to that card?
Freddie, you are currently believing that you're standing on the bridge in the dark of the Fortress of Solitude.
Okay.
It's a scary place to be because you kind of felt the railing and you're like, I almost pitched off this fucker. Like that. And you for their round, they yell at each other and stuff like that. And it's completely dark down here. You can't see shit. And you're pretty convinced that you're going to die soon. Gosh, you wish you could see. And so the villains attempt to do things like figure things out. They say to each other. And next round, heroes are first and cannot use cards this round. Strangling somebody is approved. There's a moment as they both look at each other briefly.
Yeah.
Freddy, what do you do?
I will. The bridge is basically right in front of me. You said I can feel it.
Yep.
And Rock had Freddy around the throat like this.
Just go,
It was very disturbing.
nice.
What, like this?
And yeah, good scene.
Yeah, I will move like to the side somewhere away from the bridge and try and hide basically.
There's not a lot of good hiding places there. You've been here before. Anybody with a lantern, like they do, will find you. Plus, you're wandering around in the dark. You know it's only a matter of time before they catch you and eat you. Unless you
Okay,
come
I'll
up
go.
clever.
Yes, I will. Again, I'll move off away from the bridge, and I'm going to try and use my Matrix freeze fade ability.
Oh, wow, that
I'm
would
thinking
certainly fucking do it if you can pull it off. I don't know if you've actually.
If I can pull it off, yep.
All right. Well, they.
Oh, so close.
So next round shows Freddy go. Heroes are first and can't use magic. Matrix isn't magic. You're fine. Surrendering is approved. The cards fucking hate you, Freddy.
Skill 5, and I'll try it again.
You hear them running around, guns, lamps. Doom is coming for you, Freddy.
Okay.
And let me see how many rounds will be until they run into your location. Okay. Next round. Villains are first. High-fiving another PC is approved. You've muted yourself again, Matt.
High five. I know I'm eating. I'm trying to not interrupt you.
No. I'd rather hear you eating than watch you go.
High five.
High five.
Okay. No problem. You guys high-five each other. And Freddy, you hear them coming for you. Oh, man. You go up. We'll go down.
I'll spend a hero point. Damn it.
Cool. And right, they're getting closer, Freddy. It's only a matter of time before you're caught and eaten. Next round. Acrobatics is approved for you two. Careful now. If you fail, there is a large mud puddle somewhat close by, as Pete knows. And Freddy, go ahead and try for your last attempt before you better go first, or they're going to. Or actually, no, I'm not even sure if you have enough time. Freddy, read me your matrix power.
Let's see.
Okay. Well, we know that it's not going to work then if you don't have the information.
Yeah, I have it, yeah. It's 2 rounds to cast.
So unless you make it now, then they're going to find you again.
I'll spend a hero point. Yay! Oh my goodness.
God must really hate you. I mean, there's only going to be a couple of them, though. They had to send somebody up to look around and let the rest of the people know.
Last one.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Right. At last it gets light, and you're like, and you see them come in, and they got the guns and stuff, and there's just 2 of them. They're looking around. One of them scratches his nose with his gun. You got me here somewhere. Check under there. Yeah, and they search around, and you're like, God damn it, hey. He must have gone into the water. Maybe he's making a swim for it. I ain't going in that damn water. That could go anywhere. Well, if he went that way, then he got away. But I don't feel right. Something's
Virtuoso.
going. Huh?
I'm playing Virtuoso. Ugh.
Clem Virtuoso?
No, I'm playing Virtuoso.
Oh, right. You fall in the mud as you suddenly get an idea for a new kind of music. You think you'll call it grunge rock.
Yeah.
So you do it like this?
Ah, psh.
Oh,
Wow.
So you guys both rolling around in the mud.
I don't have acrobatics, so
Awkward. Okay, so Freddie, they talk a bit, and they're like, "Yeah, if he went downriver, let's go check out the river some more. But we got to make sure that he's if he went downriver, he's probably dead. But we got to make sure he's not here no more, because otherwise, if he gets away, then he may tell others about this base. We got to make sure nobody else knows, and this will be our base." Well, what happened to the boss? I don't know. We shouldn't even talk about that. All right, let's look around. The light slowly goes away as they head out. Now you're in the dark again.
Okay.
And you're still like this, because you don't know if you can do it again if you move. But you got up to.
I listen very carefully.
I want to listen roll here.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Marshal. No, that's that there. We'll be taking that with us. Yes, sir. Where'd he go? I don't know. Marshal's gone? Yeah, they are. Some scary individuals. All right, well, give the place one more look through, and if you find him, kill him. If you don't find him, come back here. We'll let the rest of the gang know.
Kill yourselves.
Right, you continue holding still. Eventually, the light grows again. The guys come in, and they're looking now in really unlikely places like cupboards and shit. They're too small for you. They're being as thorough as they can, but they're not that bright.
How many people are there total?
Two guys down here searching with lanterns in one hand, pistol in the other.
Okay.
Eventually, they go in here. Shit. They go back up. They're like, boss, he ain't around. I told you not to call me boss. The boss is dead. Your next boss, you're his brother. Well, I'm also his uncle, but that doesn't make me his dad. All right, well, let's go check out that mortar ammo up top. That should be good shit. Anybody come here, we're going to blow them up. All right, boss. I told you not to call me boss.
So if I hear them like going further and further away, I'll quietly stand up, become visible again.
You move.
Over. Yeah. I'll move over to wherever there is enough light, and I'll immediately start.
No light anywhere down here because it's been a while since anybody's here and like lit torches and shit. And you have no continual light.
Is there a torch?
The light is up top. There's candles and stuff.
There's a candle? Is that enough?
Give me a luck roll. Give me a luck roll as you're feeling around on the table. Yep. It feels kind of like a candle.
By half?
There's some matches next to it. It might be a candle or a stick of dynamite. Now you're worried.
I have a lighter.
You light lighter? It's a candle. Cool.
Is that enough for Trump to work? If I'm like holding it close by.
You light the candle and then you find some torches and stuff and wall sconces. Yeah. You light them. You're good now.
Great.
You realize that the card for this place is still laying up there somewhere, and that's closer to them. And if you go for it, then they may find you and do horrible things to you.
Fuck that. No. Fuck that. I'm out. I call Kinley. No, I need that Trump call him.
Oh, you get a Trump call from, it could be him, could be some random NPC wanting to fry your brain.
Well, as we are expecting a call from him,
Sure.
I'm going to take it to him, so I will answer.
All right. Yeah. Freddy becomes like, there's torchlight behind Freddy, and Freddy's eyes look crazy. Well, like normal. He looks scared, like normal. He looks terrified out of his mind, like normal.
What are you trying to get at here, Logan?
Did you stop to use the toilet or something?
Okay, did you pull me through yet?
No, he hasn't. They're just looking at you.
I
Did you
reached
just
my hand
hear
out.
something? You think you heard something, Freddy?
I reached my hand out.
Put him through.
All right, he pulls you on through to this side.
Did you stop to go to the toilet or something?
Fuck you. And you. I've had a bad day. First, my eye pops
You're
out.
both covered
Then-
in mud, and now you got mud on your one good hand. Okay.
Then, my hand got cut off. Then, lightning nearly blew up my ship. Then I crashed into a car. And now I almost got murdered by some pillagers in the Fortress of Solitude.
Sounds like a full day.
So what happened in the Fortress of Solitude?
I blah everything that happened. Just be done.
So the bit I missed is when after they searched you and you went running off, did you pause to pick up your dildo or not?
Yes, I picked up. Yes, specifically picked up the dildo.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't catch
Picked
that
up
bit.
the
But nothing
dildo,
else.
but not his trump card that's now laying there. Be sure to add that to the Fortress of Solitude list there, Freddie.
Yeah, well,
Because that'll be an extra cool find for somebody if they go there.
Yeah, it may not necessarily be there, but yes,
Right.
they might
yeah,
pick it.
blah.
Okay, so they made it through the minefield and have invaded it.
You notice
Pretty
that both the guys you're talking to are covered in mud and have handprints around their fucking necks for some reason.
And I'm assuming you didn't get the metal detector.
Do I look like does it look like I have it?
I don't know. I don't know where you stick. Sometimes you stick things in the strangest places.
My prison pocket isn't that big yet.
Right. Just making sure. I assumed you didn't, but I'm just making sure. Anyway, all right. So you unfortunately were not able to get it. Understandable. Yeah. So yes. So I suspect even if Rock hadn't have taken us there, Raslin wouldn't have been able to hang on to it much.
Probably not. They were definitely local agents showed up. So
seemed to be multiple people attempting like that person when we were there. He was just probably one of many that try and go there. So it's probably better off that Raslin didn't get set up too much there. Excuse me. Anyway, I guess we'll do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, you do it. I'm tired.
Freddie walking through the minefield, and you guys like watching him. Keep going. Keep going.
How lucky do you feel? I get a pole and tie it to the back of you, and then Kinley can just slowly move you. No.
It would match the rest of the day, Zad.
No. We can just go through carefully using knives to brush away the leaves and stuff. Because from memory, they weren't planted particularly deep. They were just concealed with leaves and whatever. I mean, we may find there's no traps or landmines anymore either.
Sure, you do that. I'll wait here.
Yeah.
But he's all muddy.
I don't care.
Freddy's fucks have run out. He has now got none left. You go through and you're not finding any landmines initially.
Okay, not finding anything. It's all clear so far.
Party Paladin.
What?
He's halfway through.
I hold out my arms. Help me.
Oh, you got hurt, did you? Where's your boo-boo?
He got shot in the head again.
All right.
You actually don't need to cast a spell, do you? Because you cast it for all day.
I can
Yes,
if I
do
want to
though.
get a check in the entire combat elemental healing
Yes.
D8 one.
Well, plus he has to make the willpower roll because
It's
he's in
times
the.
4 over here, by the way.
Times 4, much better.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Going to this round.
Ah!
He wasn't throwing it and missing, throwing it and miss. Oh yeah, don't forget you still got to throw it at him too if you make it.
Yeah.
Because
God damn it.
We'll be with you in a second, okay?
Yeah, this is gonna take half an hour to do.
Oh, good. This might take a while.
This is not a 2-minute job.
no problem. You're taking plenty of time, and you find
No more on that one. Fumble card, please.
here it comes. Pink. Ooh, roll a D4 hit points of damage and D4 magic points of damage as you stressed your body out by running too much magic through it. Yeah. No problem. You find something ceramic, blue, and upside down under some leaves.
I clear the leaves away from it.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a dinner plate.
Okay. Who knows if there's
Alright.
anything under it?
6
You
hit
want to
points
look?
back.
I will
Ready?
dig away the dirt. I'm not going to lift it. I'm going to dig away the dirt in case it's pressure.
Take a card for not letting Logan mess with you. It does end up being just an upside down dinner plate, but you were super careful about it. Eventually, you get all the way to the.
Hang on a second.
Can I have another one, Kinley?
Yep.
Another one?
Damn it, I missed him.
A dinner plate soars right by you, Freddie.
Fumble.
Here comes the fumble card.
Yeah, I keep going.
All right. Ooh, that's fucking funny. Right. You were hit with a spell, McKay. How many magic points was that spell that you were using there, Kinley?
4.
Right, roll a d4 on McKay as you're like, boop, and it goes into his butt as he's like carefully, and he's like,
There's a little zap.
you get a little zap in the butt while you're trying to clear out fucking. I need a willpower times 3 roll not to fucking lose your shit as sweat's rolling down your fucking muddy face there.
Enough.
He passes forward and like rushed the last part of the minefield, didn't get blown up. He made it all the way. He's now kind of like hiding in the trench that used to contain the punji sticks because he just fucking snapped. The stress was really high on that. And apparently the way's clear all the way up to the punji stick trench, which does not have punji sticks in it.
Nice.
Yeah, he's now hiding in the trench and looking around cautiously. He does not look amused.
Oh,
Right.
I feel much better, thank you.
Oh, you didn't get the second one. I fumbled that. That one was self on me to heal up the damage I've taken from fumbling the spells I was casting to heal you up. But I still have the active all day going. So as long as I don't fumble my willpower or fail my willpower, I should be able to throw.
Oh, no, but I can do that.
Yep, and my throw magic.
No.
There you go.
Here comes the fumble card, the fumble card, the fumble card. Here comes
6 points on Freddy.
Cool. Right, and you see as you're healing Freddy. Okay, what happened was McKay went into the trench, and then he looks up and goes, and you guys are just like, what the hell is that? He's like, he falls back outside. You're like, God damn, did something get him in the trench? Is he dead?
Wow.
I'll carefully walk through the path that was cleared.
Okay. Give me a tracking roll just to make sure that you don't deviate from the path at all, because he wasn't really marking it. He's just kind of going forward carefully and digging a bunch.
And sweeping aside the leaves.
Right. Just spreading water off of and yeah, you may end up going onto some mines and shit, because you're watching Matt and you're like, I can heal him. You eventually kind of do a meandering route and reach him, and he's like sitting in the trench going, wondering what the fuck is going on. It could be some sort of weird hallucinogenic and something that makes your body spasm in this mud or something. You'd have to do some chemical analysis there. Okay. Yeah. You see the mudman defeated in the trench, Freddie.
Wow.
Get up, McKay. I've been through work. Come on.
McKay doesn't look like he's going to get up unless you promise to cook him some bacon.
If you don't get up, I'm shoving that dildo up your ass.
You could try, and we'll get to see what the Chaos Blade does to you.
I'll walk around him and go to the cave.
You go into a big empty cave.
Stand up.
No problem.
I wait back a bit and attempt to do something sinister.
I like it. No problem.
So actually, you know what? I've never come across something like, because I normally use my leveling up after the game to do this. But when you fail one of these kind of abilities, is that's it done for the day, or you can attempt until you fail?
Yeah, it's a once a day thing.
They're one a day. The shape changing. I'm assuming that's the avatar shape change form you're trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying.
Okay. Let's try the other one.
Shows the really good reason of why it's a good idea to get those really high if you're trying to, say, walk Logris.
Yeah. Well, that's why I've been just pumping in my stuff at the end into it.
Yeah, no problem. You try to be sinister, but unfortunately it doesn't work. You're still covered in mud, which may have some hallucinogenic or spaz-causing qualities in it. You're not really sure, but if it does, you're looking forward to that.
True.
They've gone into a kind of darkish cave. You can still see okay, but it's much darker than the sunlight.
I was going to creep up on Pete dressed in my death avatar form to creep him out. He's mentally unstable, but that didn't work. So I'll just go in after them.
All right. Do you want to use do you want to try to use tracking to go on the Pete trail, or do you want to use tracking to go on the meandering Freddy trail? Or
I'll use tracking on the Pete trail.
Okay.